Good evening, gymnastics fans, and welcome to the first meet of the 2018 gymnastics season here at Seattle Pacific University, where we bring you tonight live Seattle Pacific Gymnastics versus UC Davis. Here in about 30 seconds, we'll be starting our first touch warm-up. Each of these teams has kicked off their season already. Seattle Pacific starting, this is Seattle Pacific's first meet of the season versus UC Davis here at home. And UC Davis kicked off their season last week at the NorCal Classic, hosted at Stanford, where they scored a 194.4. And this is Yuki Igarashi bringing you this webcast tonight. We're excited to see what the season holds. Seattle Pacific ended last season with a 5th place finish in the national meet back in April here, hosted at Broham Pavilion. Darian Burns back in the lineup tonight, qualified for individual event finals on the vault, uneven bars, and floor, and capped off her freshman season with a season best 9.9 to share the national championship honors with Brianna Comport from Bridgeport. So very successful season finish for her. Lots of seniors that the team graduated last year. So this year's team, pretty young team. You're going to see lots of freshmen, lots of sophomores. Lots of opportunity for them to step up into these lineups early. Your lineups for rotation number 1 for Seattle Pacific, starting on the vault, will be Shelby Spivey, followed by Kylie Reese, Lena Worth, Itzia San Roman, McKenna Zimmerman, and anchoring will be Darian Burns. Zara Lau will also go in exhibition. For UC Davis on the bars, kicking it off will be Kyla Kessler, followed by Kelly Hebert, Jamie Panchik, Gabby Landis, Alexis Brown, and anchoring is Aya Suzuki. In exhibition will be Alyssa Ito. All right, rotation number 1 kicking off here in Broham Pavilion. A couple of freshmen for both lineups kicking it off. Over on bars for UC Davis, freshman Kyla Kessler. Kyla, freshman out of Fremont, California. And for Seattle Pacific, Shelby Spivey. Great start for the Falcons on vault. Nice way to kick off your career here at SPU with a hit. Nice release, a little bit of a form break on bars. A little short on that handstand. Nice blind full into the dismount. Just a small hop on the landing. Nice hit set on bars for Kyla. Next up on vault for Seattle Pacific will be Kylie Reese. And up next on bars for UC Davis will be Kelly Hebert. Kylie Reese, another freshman on this SPU squad, freshman out of Eugene, Oregon. Nice Yurchenko tucked full. Chest was down a little bit on the landing, one step, but overall nice hit vault again for the freshman. Good way to start the career. Up next on vault for the Falcons will be Lena Worth. Lena has a career high of a 9.75 on this event for the Falcons, coming into her sophomore season. Another freshman on the bars as well for the UC Davis Aggies from Dublin, California, Kelly Hebert. Nice handstand. Blind change into that very nicely well done release. Kelly doing a great job hitting her handstands. Double layout dismount, one step on the landing. Very nice set from Kelly. Up next on bars for the Aggies, another freshman, Jamie Panchik, out of Los Gatos, California. Nice double twisting vault. One step on the landing. Very nicely done. Very nice form. Great start to the vault lineup for the Falcons. Short on that handstand, but nice hitting the handstand on that free hip to very nice release. Oh, and she went for that handstand, but unfortunately just couldn't hang on top. So Davis will see their first fall on bars. Up now on vault, this is Itzia San Ramon. Your Chinko layout full. Didn't quite show full control on the landing, but another hit set for the Falcons on vault. And double layout dismount on bars, just short on that landing, but saved it. Judges will probably not take the full 5/10. I don't think I saw her knee hit. Up next for Seattle Pacific on the vault will be McKenna Zimmerman. McKenna, another freshman out of San Jose, California. And on the bars, another freshman, actually also out of San Jose, California, Gabby Landis. Oh, and another cast over on bars, so Davis will need to count a fall. Over on vault, there is already a judges conference. Sometimes we see these, especially at the beginning of the season. I just couldn't hit that handstand again. So Gabby going to collect herself. Tough to start with a couple of falls right off the bat. It's great to see the gymnast going for the handstand, but unfortunately with that aggressiveness sometimes, of course, is that risk of falling over, which is why a lot of those handstands fall short. Great release, beautiful. On vault, your Chinko layout half. Nicely done, save the landing a little bit short, but a nice vault from the Falcons again. Anchoring the vault lineup, sophomore Darian Burns out of Atlanta, Georgia. Career high on this event of a 9.8 last season. So she can score quite well. Up next on the bars for the Aggies will be one of the few seniors here, senior Alexis Brown out of Huntington Beach, California. Very nice. Your Chinko layout full. Controlled that landing down to one step. Very nicely done. Strong vault lineup to start the meet for Seattle Pacific. 6 hits. Top 5 scores count. Up now on bars, this is Alexis Brown. Very nice release. And great form throughout this set. And a nice bar set for the Aggies. Very nicely done from Alexis. Not a lot of deductions there. Pulled in a little on that dismount, but very clean. Up now on vault, this is Zara Lau in the exhibition. Nicely done, half on layout. We don't see a lot of the front entry vaults anymore. It's great to see. Much more difficult to get power off of the vaulting table coming in forward versus that Yurchenko where they're doing the round off onto the board. So that does wrap up Seattle Pacific's lineup. Good to see they've got a good option there with an alternate in Zara Lowell, sophomore out of California. In the anchor spot for the Aggies, up now is Aya Suzuki, junior out of San Francisco. Very good handstand, free hip to handstand, to pack salto. Nice toe hack. And a nice finish for the Aggies. On bars. One more routine up on bars in the exhibition spot will be Alyssa Ito. Alyssa, another freshman on this Aggies team out of Hacienda Heights, California. So tonight's meet actually features 16 freshmen across both of these teams. 10 with UC Davis and 6 with Seattle Pacific. Seattle Pacific also a lot of sophomores on the team. So we'll see a lot of new routines tonight. A lot of first meet for the Falcons, second away meet as well for UC Davis Aggies. In no time at all, there'll be pros at this as they're on the road a lot, competing a lot of times up to once a week. And last routine of the first rotation, this is Alyssa. Nice release. A little short on that handstand and her shoot over. And good job getting that dismount around, just one step on that double layout landing. But that wraps up rotation number 1. Season officially underway here in Royal Bowen Pavilion. We will bring you the scores from rotation number 1. Perfect, right now. Your scores from rotation number 1 for SPU on the vault. Shelby Spivey with a 9.4. Kylie Reese, 9.575. Lena Worth, 9.7. Itzia San Roman, 9.55. McKenna Zimmerman, 9.55. And Darian Burns, off to a great start the season, 9.7. That brings the team total to a 48.075 for SPU. For UC Davis on the bars, Kyla Kessler, 9.6. Kelly Hebert, 9.725. Jamie Panchek, 9.0. Gabby Landis, 7.95. Alexis Brown, 9.8, and Aya Suzuki, 9.4. That brings the UC Davis total to a 47.525. So after rotation number 1, Seattle Pacific leads. As we get ready to switch events, Seattle Pacific heads to the bars. UC Davis over to the vault. We will bring you that rotation shortly. As touch warm-up winds down, a minute left, we'll bring you the lineups for rotation number 2. For UC Davis on the vault, kicking it off will be Yasmin Yektaparast, followed by Alyssa Ito, Gabby Landis, Kelly Hebert, Alexis Brown, and Kyla Kessler. In exhibition will be Camille Johnson. For Seattle Pacific on bars, starting off, McKenna Zimmerman, Kylie Reese, Haven Lanzador, Itzia San Roman, Darian Burns, and Sienna Brain. In the exhibition spot will be Carly Cano. McKenna Zimmerman getting ready to make her bars debut here at SPU. Handstand pirouette into that blind. Very nicely done, Jaeger. And a nice quarter on tucked full vault over on vault 4, the Aggies. And nice hit set to start off the bars rotation for Seattle Pacific. Little low on that landing, but she did a good job saving it, just keeping it down to one hop. And Davis also starting with a hit with that tucked full from Yasmin. Up next on vault 4 UC Davis will be freshman Alyssa Ito. And freshman Kylie Reese up next on bars for the Falcons. Very nice Yurchenko layout full. Good amplitude there. Couple hops on the landing, but very nicely done by Alyssa. Up now, this is Kylie. Little short on that handstand, but hit it coming out of the free hip. A little bit of form break on that ganger. But a stuck landing on her double back dismount. Nice job. Again, good start for the Falcons on their second rotation. Up next on vault will be Gabby Landis for UC Davis. Nice tucked full vault. Just small step on that landing for Gabby. Up next on bars for Seattle Pacific will be freshman Haven Lanzador. Coming out to Seattle all the way from Ohio. And vault ready to go. This is Kelly Hebert. Nicely done. Yurchenko layout full. Little low on the landing, but great form in the air. A little bit of a delay on bars as the judges have their conference. Not fun to be the next gymnast up while judges are doing conference. Getting a little bit of coaching. Stay loose. Vault ready to go again. This is Alexis Brown. Very nice Yurchenko layout full. A little bit of trouble on the landing, where she came up a little bit short. Didn't quite absorb that landing very well. Nice Tkachev on bars. Beautiful pack salto. Great form so far in this set. Blindfold, a double back. Great fight. Another hit set on bars. Anchoring the lineup on vault for UC Davis will be Kyla Kessler. And up next for SPU on bars will be Itzia San Ramon. Nice Yurchenko layout full. That wraps up the regular lineup. One exhibition coming up from Camille Johnson on vault. Very nice layout over on vault. Nice release from Itzia. Nice handstand coming out of that toe shoot. Oh, and just couldn't get the blind change done. Looks like she may have tried that blind a little bit early coming out. Bars is a lot about momentum, so it can be really difficult to restart the set. Double pike, stuck landing. Nice finish from Itzia. Another potentially big score coming up here on bars. Darian Burns coming into this event with a career high last year of a 9.8. And this is Darian. Short on that handstand, doing the toe heck, but great handstand on high bar. Beautiful Jaeger right into overshoot. Nice set. Had to take a step back on that landing, but overall great form. Local sophomore Sienna Brain to anchor this lineup. She has a career high last year of a 9.75 on bars. Nice ganger. A little short of the handstand. Blindfolded double back. One step on the landing, but a good rotation for the Falcons. They will not be counting a fall. Carly Cano to exhibition on bars, junior out of California. Great to see this much consistency for the Falcons this early in the season and with so many freshmen on the team. Nice job hitting that toe shoot to handstand. A little bit of a form break. Blindfolded double back, does a good job saving it. Tough to do that double back out when you finish the blindfold a little bit late. But a good hit set. The Falcons very happy about that. And that wraps up rotation number 2. And your scores for rotation number 2 for UC Davis on the vault. Yasmin Yekta-Parast with a 9.65, Alyssa Ito 9.675, Gabby Landis 9.7, Kelly Hebert 9.6, Alexis Brown 9.525, and Kyla Kessler 9.75. That brings the vault score for the Aggies to a 48.375. And for SBU on bars, McKenna Zimmerman 9.5, Kylie Reese 9.25, Haven Lanzador 9.45, Itzia San Roman 8.85, Darian Burns 9.55, and Sienna Brain 9.575. That brings the bars total score for the Falcons to a 47.325. Leading going into rotation number 3 is UC Davis with a 95.9. And SPU going into their third rotation, 95.4. In other Seattle Pacific sports news, the Seattle Pacific men's basketball team defeated Concordia Portland 74-72 last night on a tip-in by Nathan Stroifert. The Falcons remain home for their next 3 games, and they're back at Brougham tomorrow for a 7 o'clock clash with Western Oregon. We will see you then. Courtney Hollander scored 20 points last night in Bellingham to lead Seattle Pacific to a 75-63 women's basketball victory over Western Washington. The Falcons visit Simon Fraser tomorrow night. The next home game for SPU women is Thursday at 7:30 versus Alaska Fairbanks as the nightcap of a doubleheader with the men. And the men's and women's indoor track and field teams start their 2018 season tomorrow morning at the UW Preview. Racing begins at 9 o'clock at Dempsey Indoor on the University of Washington campus. We'll take a short break and bring you back to rotation number 3 lineups here shortly. And your lineups for rotation number 3 on balance beam for Seattle Pacific, Haven Lanzador, Sienna Brain, Darian Burns, Lena Worth, McKenna Zimmerman, and anchoring will be Itzia San Roman. In the exhibition spot will be Shelly Spivey. For UC Davis on floor, Amanda Presswood, Gabby Landis, Kyla Kessler, Kelly Hebert, Yasmin Yektiparast, and anchoring is Alexis Brown. In exhibition will be Roxana Aga. And up now on beam, this is freshman Haven Lanzador. Beautiful series. So far, not even a balance check. Over on floor for UC Davis, this is Amanda Presswood. We'll start with a fall on beam. Stuff just not overall a beautiful routine. Just the one fall, but overall so clean. Up next on floor will be Gabby Landis. Sienna is a sophomore, but this will be her first time competing for the Falcons on beam. Nice punch front. Couldn't connect the beat jump. That front layout full, dismount, nice hit set from Darian. Couple of wobbles there. A little bit expected at the beginning of the season. Up now on floor, this is Kyla Kessler. Over-rotated that double pike. Switch leap, switch leap. Pitch kick to side Sami. And front tuck full. Great showing for Lena's first routine for the Falcons. She exhibitioned last year, but great way to start off for the Falcons in the lineup. Up next for the Falcons on beam will be McKenna Zimmerman. And up next on floor for the Aggies will be Kelly Hebert. And this is Kelly Hebert.
will be Yasmin Yakuperis.
Up next on floor for UC Davis will be Yasmin Yaktapast. And anchoring the Seattle Pacific lineup on beam will be Itzia San Roman. Strong event for Itzia with a career high of a 9.8. Anchoring the UC Davis lineup on floor will be Alexis Brown.
On the floor for UC Davis will be Alexis Brown. And on the beam, an exhibition for Seattle Pacific from Shelby Spivey.
Next in exhibition on beam for Seattle Pacific will be Shelly Spivey, freshman out of Texas. Nice series. in exhibition up for UC Davis. Rounding out rotation number 3 will be Roxana Age. Almost had it. Nice punch layout full.
On the beam for Seattle Pacific, Autumn Husky. Coming up on the floor.
That was Autumn Husky in exhibition on beam. And up now on floor for Davis, this is Roxana. Nice second pass, front lay full. One and a half to front pike. Perfect landing.
And ladies and gentlemen, that completes our third rotation. And now, gymnasts, you may transition to your next and
that
fourth rotation.
Finishes up rotation number 3. Your scores for SPU on beam. Haven Lanzador, 9.225. Sienna Brain, 9.525. Darian Burns, 9.5. Lena Worth, 9.525. McKenna Zimmerman, 9.6. And Itzia San Roman, 9.575, bringing the beam total score to a 47.725. For UC Davis on floor, Amanda Presswood, 9.6. Gabby Landis, 9.7. Kyla Kessler, 8.55. Kelly Hebert, 9.775, Yasmin Yekta-Parast, 9.525, and Alexis Brown, 9.9. Floor total score is 48.5. That brings the running score to UC Davis in the lead after the third rotation with a 144.4. And Seattle Pacific with a 143.125 as we head into the fourth and final rotation as the Falcons head to the floor exercise and the Aggies to the beam. As we head to rotation number 4, your lineups for UC Davis on the beam. Kicking it off will be senior Amanda Presswood, followed by Aya Suzuki, Jamie Panchak, Kelly Hebert, Yasmin Yaktaparast, and Alexis Brown. In exhibition will be Kyla Kessler. For Seattle Pacific on floor, starting it off will be Kylie Gauna, followed by Haven Lanzador, Brittany Atchison, Kylie Reese, Itzia San Roman, and in the anchor position, Darian Burns. In exhibition, McKenna Zimmerman. And up now for the Falcons, this is Kylie Gauna. Nice rooted straight to split jump. Nice save on that second pass. Stayed in bounds. And then they stuck dismount on beam. Nice job with that 1.5 to punch front. Good hit set on floor for Kylie. Next up on beam for UC Davis will be Aya Suzuki. And on floor for Seattle Pacific, Haven Lanzador. Good handspring layout series from Aya. Switch leap to straddle quarter. Great job. Up now on floor, this is Haven Lanzador. Nice double back, perfect landing. beautiful leap series. Up now on beam, this is Jamie Panchek for the Aggies. Great job pulling that double pike around. A little low on the landing. But way to start your floor career here with the Falcons. Nice job for Haven. Beautiful handspring to back pike for Jamie. Hung on to that layout step out. Super difficult ring jump. And a nice set on beam for Jamie. Up next for UC Davis on beam will be Kelly Hebert. And getting ready to take the floor for the Falcons, this is Brittany Atchison, coming in with a career high on this event of a 9.85. Straddle jump, first pass. Just couldn't get that front layout full around, just couldn't get the front tuck out. Popo to wolf pull. And a nice finish from Brittany. Unfortunately, just a lot of struggles on that first element of that second pass, but great finish.
Fourth competitor on the beam for UC Davis, Kelly Hebert. And coming up on the floor for the Falcons, Kylie Reese.
Freshman Kylie Reese up next on floor for the Falcons. Here we go, up on beam, this is Kelly Hebert. And up on floor, Kylie Reese. Beautiful triple series, uses that whole beam. Great form. Nice double back. Just maybe a little low on the landing, but a great first pass. Nice stuck 1.5 dismount on beam for Kelly. Nice front Rudy. Nice 1.5 to front pike. Nice job from Kylie.
For the Falcons. And up next for UC Davis on the beam, Yasmin Yacoveras. And also for the Falcons on the floor, Itzia.
Up next on beam for UC Davis will be Yasmin Yaxaperest. And on floor for Seattle Pacific, Itzia San Roman. Nice leap series. And up now, this is Itzia. Nice whip to double back, a little low on the landing. Whip half front lay, nicely done. Great job getting that double pike around. Finishes just on time with the music. Up now on beam, this is Alexis Brown for UC Davis. Beautiful series.
Let's go, Darius!
Very nice aerial. Nice 1.5 dismount. Very nice beam set. from Alexis. That wraps up their regular rotation. They do have an exhibition coming up in Kyla Kessler. And this is Darian Burns on floor. Season high last year of a 9.9. Beautifully done. Darian's such a powerful tumbler. Nice job getting that double back around. Great set from Darian. Good to see she kept that crowd favorite routine from last year. Nice dismount over on beam from Kyla. That wraps up the regular rotation on floor for Seattle Pacific.
Davis for the ABs, an exhibition from Kyla Kessler. And coming up on the floor for your Falcons, an exhibition performance by McKenna Zimmerman.
Freshman McKenna Zimmerman up next on floor for Seattle Pacific. In the exhibition spot. Great to see exhibitions from both teams on all 4 events. Great to be able to put in alternates as the season goes on. It's a long season. The wear and tear on the body, just all the athletes do everything they can to prevent it, but it's great to have deep lineups. And SPU heads on the road again next Saturday with a quad meet in Boise against Denver, Illinois, Chicago, and the host Boise State. Nice double pike, couldn't keep it in bounds and took that extra step. Out of bounds, still 1/10 deduction off of the final score after the average. Almost saved that, but just Too much rotation going into the last element.
That is Lieutenant Zimmerman on the floor for the Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the fourth rotation.
So next week, SPU does head to Boise for that four-way meet at Boise State, and they return to Brown Pavilion in 2 weeks for a tri-meet against Lindenwood and Wisconsin Eau Claire at 7 o'clock. That's SPU Gymnastics on Friday, January 26th at 7 right here in Brown Pavilion. And that should be live broadcast again. Your scores for the fourth and final rotation for UC Davis on beam will be Amanda Presswood, 9.6, Aya Suzuki, 9.725, Jamie Panchek, 9.5, Kelly Hebert, 9.85, Yasmin Yektaparast, 9.725, and Alexis Brown, 9.825, bringing the beam score to a 48.725. On floor for Seattle Pacific, Kylie Gauna, 9.4, Haven Lanzador, 9.6, Brittany Atchison, 8.825, Kylie Reese, 9.675, Itzia San Roman, 9.725, and Darian Burns, 9.8, bringing the floor score for the Falcons to a 48.2. Your final team scores for this first meet here in Brown Pavilion for 2018. UC Davis comes out with a win of a 193.125. Seattle Pacific scoring strong in their first meet of the season with a 191.325. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, join us again in a couple of weeks as we head back here later this month for that three-way matchup with Lindenwood and Wisconsin Eau Claire. Follow them on the road at Boise State next week. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.